So, but what I'm saying is
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
Because I was checking into a hotel with my girlfriend, and it was like in Beverly Hills.
my hotel name is Mike Hawk. It's a real thing.
Yes. We were going from the lobby to the elevator, and it was like there was this like giant dude, and I guess it's important that he's black, but I don't see the world through that lens. But it was like he had a baseball cap on. Like he definitely looked like he belonged in a Beverly Hills hotel, but at the same time because his clothes were all new, and he was full of all this weird energy, and he was like dragging a bunch of bags on a cart, but it was like he was a really big dude, and I was like, and then he came out of the elevator and he just called out to someone that I couldn't, and it was like, "Yo, Sneaks!" Like he was just yelling for Sneaks. And I was just like, just play it cool. And I got in the elevator, and then I was just like to my girlfriend, I was like, "Do you think Sneaks is famous, or do you think that guy is like way out of line?" Like, like it's just like Sneaks. Like, what if Sneaks is just a friend, and like is the hotelier going like, "God, these guys, they just come by, and one of them's named Sneaks, and they're just so loud." Or is Sneaks like a Grammy winner, and why is that okay?
You know what I love about you, Dan?
is that I always interrupt you with a perfect story.
No, I love that, like, dude, you're like fucking crazy, man. And you make me feel good, bro. Because I love the way you think, man. Because I think about the craziest shit all the time, bro. Like, you know what? Let's talk about last night. No, 2 nights ago. And I was at my house hanging, playing pool with my buds, right?
You promised you wouldn't talk about this. I'm a bit of a pool shark.
And so I'm walking, and I take my dogs outside, and I have a new little puppy. His name's Panda.
What's the breed?
Yes,
he's
a little corgi.
Boo.
He's a corgi.
I got a puppy named Panda. Aw, what breed? It's a panda. Boo. I just wanted to repeat that joke. I think he has a panda.
Nice. I have a panda. Wicked.
and because he didn't even give it a real name. All right.
Well, the other dog, his name is Philip J. Fry. We call him Fry for short. Yes. Futurama. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
What does the J stand for?
Johnson. I have no idea. I just made that up on the fly. So anyway, so we're walking, and it's nighttime, and I see this snail with a fucking big ass shell, and I'm walking past this snail in my backyard, and I'm like, whoa, snail, that's crazy. I hope like one of my dogs don't eat this snail. And so the first dog comes out and sniffs it, and I'm like, no! And he's like, oh shit, all right, cool. So he walks on by, and then the little puppy who like doesn't really know yet, so I'm just like, rah! And he's like, oh shit, okay, cool. He keeps walking. I'm like, man, I wonder what the fuck that snail's thinking. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I'm like legit. I'm thinking like, man, like, does he even understand? Does he know how close he came? And I'm like, wow, this is so crazy. And I'm like, I'm serious, okay? And I'm like, I gotta make sure this fucking snail is okay, because he's in the middle of the sidewalk in my backyard, and I gotta make sure that like he makes it to the grass. So I'm like posted, and I'm watching my dogs, and everything's cool. My wife's walking by. I'm like, hey, watch out. You know, people coming by. And then my buddy Six comes out, and I'm like, yo, there's a snail. Watch out. And then crunch. Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, yo, does this snail have any kids? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But this is like real shit that I think. So when you go off on such a tangent, I'm like, nice.
Snails marry for life.
Are you serious? Or are you
I'm not making
You know what I always worry about with snails?
What?
Is that their deaths must be horrible, because they're like, what was this shell for? Because it's like, what is that for? To protect them from warrior snails? I guess it's effective that way. Like if a snail tries to kill you, having a shell is like fucking whoa. He's like Batman.
Because it's like as thin as a fingernail. It's like so thin.
It's like, I mean, when you do, if you've ever had the displeasure of realizing you've stepped on a snail, it's like, I mean, it's like Jesus Christ, the thing that it bought to protect itself, it turns into 1,000 knives. I guess that's us in cars. I mean, like we're just driving around in fucking pieces of glass that are temporarily in one piece, like just whizzing them at each other.
That sucks. I never thought about that, and now you've given me like 80 million more things to think about. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, you know how people they put that snail stuff out to keep snails out because I guess
like,
there's
isn't it like salt?
Yeah, well,
snail stuff.
Is it? Well, there's
that's for slugs.
There's like hardcore slug stuff. It's like, but somebody told me it's like, they're not eating that and it's poisoning them. It's like little, it cuts them.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
See, this is like the microscopic, like fucked up world of like Earth, and all the shit that happens behind the scenes.
But then our producer Dustin Marshall told me that acetaminophen, the reason why it's a fast acting ingredient in drugs or something is. It has little molecules that cut up your stomach, so it gets in your bloodstream faster.
Well, that's
and I was like, man,
fucking gross.
This fucking kid, Dustin, you don't know yet. He's fucked up. Like that's the only reason I want to live to a healthy old age because I want to see how fucked up he is at 40.
Wow. Nice.
Because he's like he dresses like Beetlejuice, like. He's got a whole podcast network. That used to be like, oh, okay, he's got a podcast network.
Wait, is this the guy I met?
Yeah.
Total Beetlejuice. Yeah.
No, don't say it one more time.
Like
don't say it one more time.
You got it.
Fucking be right out here.
It's like Marilyn Manson Beetlejuice.
Oh, shit.
It was great. I don't mean that in a bad way. He comes in, he's really nice.
No.
He looks like he's about to kill a rock album.
You said Beetlejuice a third time. That's you thought like Marilyn Manson was my uncle or something.